Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Full-time MMA?
MMA,
Nothing
yeah.
else?
My life, man, yeah.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
And holy smokes, what a fight we had last night on the UFC 225 Fox Sports 1 prelims between former UFC strawweight champion Carla Esparza and former title challenger Claudia Gadelha. This fight was better than expected, honestly. I mean, going into this fight, Claudia Gadelha was a big favorite, I believe almost a 4-1 favorite, but there was a heated rivalry that's like almost, if I'm not mistaken, like goes back to like 4 years ago. These girls have not liked each other. It's been quite some time. They talked about it in pre-fight interviews. We knew about it in the past. We've talked about it previously, but either way, in those situations, a fighter can come in emotional. Claudia Gadelha might be the favorite. She might have been fighting higher level competition coming into this fight, as Claudia Gadelha has been fighting Jessica Andrade and the Joanna Jędrzejczyks of the world. Carla Esparza came into this fight on a 2-fight winning streak. She came in with wins over Cynthia Calvillo and I believe Marta Moroz, but not the top 5 of the division that she's been fighting. So Claudia Gadelha came in also, might have expected Claudia to have the grappling advantage, but the thing is, if you come in here emotional, you might get clipped. Who knows what can happen, as that's what happened in the first round. Very entertaining first round, man. Holy smokes, a lot happened in the first round. But Carla Esparza, this round could have went either way. Carla Esparza did buckle Claudia Gadelha's knees with it looked like a mean left hand, but Claudia Gadelha's counter right was there all night, and she was the one scoring takedowns. Now, first round could have went either way. There was definitely that nice shot for Carla Esparza where she buckled Claudia Gadelha's legs, but I believe, if I remember correctly, Claudia Gadelha scored 1, if not 2 takedowns in the first round. Also, to end the first round, she had in a pretty deep guillotine, but Carla Esparza was kind of saved by the bell. So that round could have really went either way. So going to the second round. Second round, probably for Claudia Gadelha, but she did look like she was starting to lose a little bit of energy, and I believe Carla Esparza landed an elbow from her back that busted up Claudia Gadelha's eye, if I'm not mistaken. Because I watched the fights last night. We were doing the live fight companion, so that's my instant reaction. Now this is the morning after, waking up, recalling the fights. I read, like the live blogs on MMA fighting and stuff. So I believe they think that damage to Claudia Gadelha's eye came from an elbow off of the back, from what I read. But either way, she did damage Claudia Gadelha's eye. Her right eye was pretty shut, toward the end of the second round and for all of the third round. But the second round, Claudia Gadelha was able to control Carla Esparza against the fence for a short period of time. Carla Esparza, though, was looking like she had the cardio advantage. Claudia Gadelha was starting to slow down, but the second round could have gave the edge to Claudia Gadelha. So if you gave the very close first round to Claudia Gadelha, she could have been up 2 rounds going into the third round. I definitely didn't see like a 30-27 in this fight for either fighter. It was a really close fight, and if Claudia Gadelha won the first and second round, then I think Carla Esparza won the third round, as she definitely had the cardio advantage. She landed a front kick in the third round, but she did get taken down. But Claudia Gadelha had to pretty much try and just hold her there, you know what I'm saying, kind of lay and pray in the third round, because she was kind of out of energy, so she had to kind of play to her strengths, try and take Carla Esparza down, which she was able to do. She did score a takedown in the third round, but as far as striking output and who had the cardio advantage in the third round and the momentum at the end of the fight, that went to Carla Esparza. So if you had the first round for Carla Esparza, you might have had her win in the fight, depending on who you had that first round going for. Very entertaining first round. Really entertaining fight. This was honestly, this fight and Sergio Pettis versus Joseph Benavidez were my fights of the night before we got to the main card, of course, Robert Whittaker, Yoel Romero. But this was a great fight between Carla Esparza and Claudia Gadelha. Great fight. The judges' scorecards came in, split decision for Claudia Gadelha. Crowd booed. Claudia Gadelha played it well. Don't boo her. No, they're booing the decision. Claudia Gadelha played it well on the mic. She felt like she won the fight. Did her Thug Dizzle, got the split decision. Claudia Gadelha, so congratulations to her with the win at UFC 225. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for checking out this video. If you're new or if you're just slipper slacking on your pimping, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to help support this independent channel, you can either click the PayPal button in the description or you can go to patreon.com/fulltimemma and consider becoming a patron. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.